Welcome back to another video, and today I will be showing you how to beat endless with this only 6 tower. Let me just get a cash crate drop. So now, if you want to beat endless, you have to use this 6 tower. If you don't have cryo helicopter, you can use the cryo blaster. It works on endless as well. Okay, so anyways, what you saw one of my videos, I use helicopter as my early tower defense. So now, I'm gonna use the combat drone for my early defense. Because combat drone is pretty much fun to use since since the leak got dropped. Wait, no. Since the leak got oh yeah, okay. I'm talking too fast and I don't understand what I'm saying. Anyways, since the leak got dropped, it was pretty much fun to use the combat drone for absolutely no reason. And you can use this as the main DPS because the top path is the main DPS for the endless. And you can use and for the combat drone is that you can have two. You can place two on solo, but if you have friends with another combat drone, you have to pick on which path you're going to use, like top path or bottom path. So the top path is the main DPS. Like you can have laser, 285 ammunition, rockets, barrage. You can have 12 ammunition, and bombs you can have 3 ammunition. So the bombs deals like 10,500 damage. On the rockets deals like 120 damage. So and you can spam that too as well. It's like the gun. It's faster to reload. Let me get this upgrade first. Oh, what am I doing? So yeah, and you can have free cam when you have max top pass. So you can have free cam on max top pass. Now, to do this, you have to aim at to use combat drone perfectly. You have to aim at their head since it deals like triple the damage. And it deals a lot more damage to kill these runners. Okay, so next up is the warship. You can I'm not gonna explain like multiple times for the warship to use since it's literally always needed for the endless. So yeah, for the warship, go always bottom path since it's only focused on main damage, while on the top path focus on the horde control or crowd control. Anyways, so the top paths are like good to use to kill the horde since the disposalist and the spectre are just gonna spawn, and the necromancer, void, mkiv, and the apex predator are just gonna summon their allies. So top paths are good for crowd control, but on the bottom path you have to set on the random, and then yeah, boom, everything is gone. So now for the combat, because of the combat drone, you have to rely on the bosses that spawns, which is you have to kill mkiv with combat drone. You do not need to focus on the that he spawns because warship and the XWM are focusing on the horde while you are killing the boss main spawning. And for the apex predator, it's not a big deal since apex predator cannot attack your drone. So yeah, it cannot attack your drones because I don't know I don't know why the Apex Predator cannot attack the drone when I am in front of him. So yeah, they should they should attack the combat drone since it has a shield. It's not going to be only the Purgatory and the MK1 Eradicator MK1. So yeah, it's just get some bots to attack the combat drone. It's not only the Purgatory and the MK1 just to attack the drone. Just put every bosses to attack the drone except the no anti-air bosses. And um for the next one is the XWM. Now you've seen XWM got nerfed like multiple times. The dynamic is pretty much painful since you are focusing beating the endless. It's fun being endless when you have the best tower, while John just gonna focus like what? Nerf it a lot. Okay, so to defeat the muted ex-scientists and scientists, you have to aim at their back of the head to headshot them. So yeah, you have to headshot them on back of their head. Since their masks are protecting their head, it's made of steel. So yeah, focus on the back of their head and you will deal a lot of damage now. So you can see the in front of them has their mask. When I shoot in their head, it protects them. If I shoot in the back, it triples the damage. So their masks are protecting their faces. So not in the back. So yeah, you have a chance to deal a lot more headshots. And when you have a lot of when you keep focusing on the combat drone, you're gonna have like a lot more than 10 million total damage. So yeah, it's pretty much fun to use and not even a big deal. So yeah, top paths are fun to use since the bottom paths on combat drone are just gonna passively attack the bosses and stun while you have a couple of chances. Because on the bottom pass combat drone has a bosses debuff. So yeah, it's the pace can debuff the bosses and it's a 10% debuff and you can have a chance to free headshot them or just free shots because their missiles are just gonna attack you like multiple times. While the bosses are mainly focusing on the ground tower and naval tower. They're not focusing on the air tower support or the air tower main DPS. So yeah, combat drone is just gonna deal a bunch of damage while you're upgrading them. So this is what the combat drone bottom pass looks like. So yeah, it's like you are using like the AC-130, but it's like the recon drone. It's like a recon drone, and yeah, and it's gonna have an ability called spotter. You can spot the enemies. You can have a free hitbox. You can get a free hitbox on the combat drone bottom pass, and you can have free hits. But on the bottom pass, it's not that useful, or yeah, since you you just have to not control the bottom pass combat drone because it's gonna do the passive thing, and it can just do whatever it wants since it's useful without controlling it, but controlling it is not useful. Okay, so Okay, so the top pass has the ability called Shield. You already saw this one. If I use it, it has an Uber ability, like the medic. Now for the rockets are mainly support for the DPS, and not to mention that combat drone is gonna have a lot of free time to kill bosses. And bottom pass is just gonna clear them out. I know the combat drone is pretty much expensive, but it's totally worth a lot to buy because the combat drone is the best way to start off to beat endless mode, and you can beat it on expert as well, just using only combat drone. So you may asking why only combat drone? Is it even possible to beat it? Well, that answers the question yes. So because on the top pass focus on the main DPS, but on the bottom pass came in useful on expert because stun, pave, and gives a debuff for the bosses. While you are focusing on the DPS, because on the combat drone, for the top pass, you have like 5 multiplier damage. Just give me, okay, so anyways, this is what it looks like. You have, we know, 4 multiplier damage. So, base multiplier, which is the normal enemies, 2 times the damage. Headshot multipliers on the normal enemies, 3 times the damage. Okay, so now for the boss. When you hit the boss on the headshot, under 1 million HP, you can deal like 4 times the damage. But for the strong bosses like MKIV, MKIC, Apex Predator, Void, Calamity, and Void Apex Predator, and Exo Santa, you can deal like 7 times the damage. So yeah, it's pretty much useful to kill every bosses, even the expert for MK2. For Eradicator MK2, I forgot his couple of names because his upgrade just better and better. Okay, so the level 4 top pass, you can have a fresh color now. Since on the base and level 3 doesn't have a fresh color, it's just black and white. So yeah. I'm gonna hate this mutated zombie because these guys are the most annoying to kill. While the bomb pass combat drone are doing the leaks for the best since you are, yeah, killing them with no problem. You have to kill the mutated zombie because they are pretty much annoying when you have level 4 top pass and level 3 bottom pass, since they are pretty much annoying. Because combat drone is pretty much useful to kill them pretty fast and get them to the baby mutants. And just gonna do that, and okay. You can always hit them around the horde, but it's pretty much hard to see when there's literal number counts by dealing any damage. Okay, next wave is gonna be Plague Doctor. It's not gonna be that of a big of a deal. Okay. Not enough to upgrade the bottom pass. Okay, so now, while it's While that's done, I'm gonna focus on the bosses to kill. While the bottom pass drone are just gonna kill them. I'm gonna mainly focus on these tanks and the brutes. Because if you're not focusing on the strongest enemy, they're just gonna probably leak it out. Because you have to focus on the tank and the brute. Because they can tank any hits, even the rockets, even the bullets. So yeah, you have to always kill them before they leak the other enemies. For for this, you can just ignore the resistance from any type of gun part. You can ignore the resistance by shooting them in the head. And that's clear. Okay, next wave is the boss. Let me upgrade this combat drone. Here we go. Okay, so now for the main boss. For the Plague Doctor, you have to aim at the hat. Because when you hit in the face, it protects the when you hit in the face, when you hit in the mask, it protects their faces. So you have to always shoot them above, like the AC Wonder. You already now you see that it's already it's already killing them, and that's it for the Lady Doctor. Now I'm gonna mainly focusing on this guys. They're not big of a deal since the enemies are just weak now when you have level 4 drones. So now the revived mutated zombie is still annoying since it got revived because John wants to make more annoying for the endless, which is makes sense because endless are mainly for the 4 main bosses on endless, because MKIV spawns a specter which spawns a revived mutated zombie. For the MKIC are just rocket spam for the warship to kill. Okay, I'm not focusing on this guys. For the Apex Predator are just mainly focusing on destruction. So yeah, not good at all, but it's not that fun since there's a literal core has a self-destruct like you anyways, for the okay, so the Calamity is mainly for focusing on demon. It's only his main thing is only focusing on Devil's Reunion. So yeah, not not even that a problem since you are just chill about that, and because of the combat drone you can just free play and it's dead. There we go. So yeah, combat drone is pretty much fun to use. For the MKIV and the MKIC, you cannot get a free headshot. You have to get in their heads to get a free headshot. You have to find the weak spot and you have to aim it. And it's gonna be a problem because they keep moving around and aim at your towers. So yeah, that's a huge problem to that. And while you are just killing the bosses, so yeah, you are gonna have a lot of big problems. So yeah, this is the bomb deals a lot. It deals 10k 500 damage, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, so one missile deals 650 damage. Okay, so the bomb is dropping under the drone. So yeah, you have to go under the bosses and you have to drop the bombs on the bosses so you can get a free explosion. So the explosion doesn't ignore the okay, so when you're using the rockets and the bombs, it doesn't do anything because it's only made for the damage. It doesn't ignore the resistance because only the bullets and the laser are just ignoring the damage. But if I'm aiming in the head, no yellow sparks, no yellow sparks. So yeah, rockets are best way to kill the Spectre because yeah, it's not gonna have a good time when you don't focus it. Okay, so the max one on the combat drone for the bottom pass, it has a pace. There we go, and it can have free hits for the combat drone top pass. And I'm only using the main DPS because every time you use the rockets and the bullets, even the bombs, deals 30k DPS when you're mainly controlling it. Because of the bombs and the rockets are, yeah, not even a big deal. Just destruction drone, destruction drone, destruction drone, destruction drone. Yeah, that's what it does. Now let me get a warship since Eradicator are gonna come out. You have to set on the random. You do not need top pass since top pass are useless now. I found one of the tricks and tips, like if you're going to place Volume Pass and the top pass warship when you place the XWM, it's gonna waste your money. But when you're focusing on the bottom pass warship and the top pass XWM, it's gonna be saving a lot of money because top pass has 220k cash. So yeah, they have to nerf on the top pass warship because of the crowd control. But if you're focusing on the bottom pass and the top pass XWM, you're gonna deal like amounts of the DPS. So let's just say this one is like the DPS and the XWM is 100. Wait, no, 1k 100 DPS. So it makes that total one. Wait, no, that makes a total 16,620 DPS. But if you don't believe me, you can just if you don't believe me, you can just test it yourself because top pass are useless for the crowd control now since the bottom pass are just mainly crowd control now. Because if you set in the bottom pass, always it has a big splash of damage. So yeah, 4 radius. Because on the level 4 bottom pass warship, so yeah, it's not gonna do much of it. You have to use the shield to defend yourself for the MK1. Since MK1 is pretty much easy to kill, he is not that hard to just, yeah. And I just killed my own drone. I'm such an idiot. Okay, so yeah, you have to always fly up to, yeah. You have to aim at that headshot to deal 7 times the damage. The bomb pass combat drone is dealing the avatar, so yeah, easy and no problem. And he's dead. Let me get the max again. So yeah, do not get close to the MK1 since yeah, I did that by mistake and not a big deal. It's not that a huge deal. Since you can get free cash by the bosses and the Goliath. Goliath is the best way to get free cash to upgrade your towers. And you can voice crack. You can get a free damage to it from the combat drone. It's always gonna be a combat drone on endless, and not to mention that DPS on him are just gonna destruct all of it, like the bomb, rockets, and the laser. So they're going to add a new tower on the elite rework. Like, remember the expert rework that they added the anti-air tower? So yeah, I don't know if they're going to add a new tower or a new skin. So yeah. So yeah, one of the leaks just gonna be different from the bosses. Anyways, for the Plague Doctor, it's gonna be like a medieval version because the Plague Doctor is from the past, and it's from the past, from the medieval or something like, or somewhere like that. Okay, so you can see the MK2 is not attacking the combat drone. So yeah, they need to put the updates on it. Bro, how far is that? Oh, okay, wait. Okay, let me just kill this guy. Nah, he should be dead. There we go. So yeah, MK1 is gonna be annoying, like you cannot go up to dodge his rocket. Let me get a warship, another. Warship is always the gameplay to kill every single bosses. And yeah. Okay, let me get a free kill. Combat drone is always the goaded. Now, the warship is gonna deal the calamity and the stupid, annoying, erratic dogs. Okay. Okay, for the next tower is the golden mine layer. So, since the golden mine layer got nerfed, now you can only place 24, wait no, 32 of them but from solo. For duo you can place 24, wait no, 20. For trio you can place 16. For squad you can place 13. So yeah. Now I have a new strat for the golden mine layer. So now I'm not gonna stack every single mines because it needs to stun all of the enemies. you need to stun all of the enemies and slow them down. So yeah, that's my new tactic for the golden mine layer. While focusing on the cryo heli or cryo blaster. Since the cryo blaster are good for freezing the grumbles and I forgot. Wait, no, only for grumbles. It's good for freezing grumbles. Oh, even the John. And the higher HP heavy zombie plus and the tower and the tower and the normal zombie from the tower battles. And now for the XWM has a dynamic and you're gonna have a long time. Since the dynamic are just gonna be what? Annoys every single player like John. XWM. The purpose on XWM is for killing bosses. Why do you put a dynamic? It has limit 40. It helps a lot for the events and the endless. Why do you have to put the dynamic? It's the most annoying. It's the most annoying to use it. Like, what? This is no. Okay, so anyways, for the okay, so it's gonna take a long time or a while for John to put a new golden tower. So yeah, you have to go into his head to get a free headshot. Wait. Okay, no. So yeah, you have to get inside his mouth. Get a free headshot. It's annoying to get a free headshot for MKIV because of his armor. He is fully protected by his own armor. And he's dead. Okay, so towers are mainly due on each event and the main modes. So they're going to protect us on the main modes and the main events. So the purpose on the easy mode is you need operator and ranger. For the operator is main for the DPS and kills the Plague Doctor pretty fast. You have to put like ton of them. So yeah. For the ranger you have to pick normal, easy or simple map to kill Plague Doctor if you're a newbie. So yeah. And for the starter, you have to do the tutorial on how to beat the zombie if you are noob at the game. You have to always pick the tutorial. You have to always learn the tutorial. The abilities are mainly used on the purpose for each wave or each mode. So yeah, the abilities are mainly purpose for the each wave or the each mode because they are known to beat the endless and the other modes. So yeah. For me though, I'm not using any buffs except the April Fool's event. I only main using the DPS, not any buffs, except the April Fool's event. So yeah, always rely on that. Okay, so next up, okay, I will tell you the events on how to do it, like on how to beat it. So first up, the first event was the Christmas update for the Exo Santa. To do it, you have to use the... Okay, gotta take a breath because I'm talking way too fast and I'm not focusing on breathing. Give me a minute. Okay, for the Christmas event on Exo Santa, you have to always bring barracks or armored factory for the early defense. And you need to bring the okay, the Juggernaut and the EVJ. Or don't, because you're just focusing on the DBS. You don't need to bring the damage buff, fire rate buff, and range buff since they are not good at, since they are useless. You have to always bring John, Barracks, Railgunner, Juggernaut, and the Operator. Because Operator is the cheapest for the main DBS and you can use it as a bait. So yeah. Let me just get the warship down first so I can talk. Okay, there we go. Anyways, when I was playing on the first time on the TDX, I saw a mode called Christmas Event. So yeah, I tried it, but I need to be level 15 for the events to do it. So yeah. Okay, what's the version? Okay, there we go. Okay, so I tried it like multiple ways to beat it, but I didn't use the Railgunner and Juggernaut because one of my friends just played TDX as well, and we just beat Nightmare Mode because my friend had... Wait, no, I didn't beat Nightmare Mode. I beat Nightmare Mode when the Christmas event. On the second Christmas event, okay, so, yeah. Wait, no, not second Christmas. Like, after the Tower Battles Christmas event is gone. Okay, so... I use multiple ways, and I use the helicopter to beat the Nightmare Mode, because I need a lot of cash. This is gonna be pretty hard. Okay, don't mind about the zesty voice. Anyways, for the Christmas event, and it's not that hard because you need spawner tower. Z is mainly for the type in the spawner event, so yeah. Okay, let me get. Okay, it's hard to maneuver my seats. I have to get a lot of XWM to kill the stupid Apex Predator because he's not that pretty hard. Oh, I landed a headshot. Okay, I missed that. I'm getting attacked by the Ratted Dog. Okay, dynamic. Now you see the problem is price scaling for the dynamic. Now you have to use combat jump for the early defense, except the the helicopter, since he is pretty expensive, but is more is less expensive than the helicopter. Slightly less expensive. They're going to nerf or buff this tower since the combat drone is already overpowered, because they need to nerf this. If it got nerfed like under like 15k DPS, it's still pretty good. It's still pretty good if it's 15 DPS. Okay, I need to put a shield. So yeah, you get a free hits on the heads. Okay, now let me focus on the warship again because these bosses are annoying. Bottom pass, please. Please attack the apex predator. Let the pain. Okay, there we go. I don't care about the warship dying and the XWM. This is going to be very expensive. God, I hate dynamics. Try scaling. And he's dead. He's dead, I said. He's dead. He's dead. And he's dead. There we go. Now let me put back my warship bottom pass, and you need warship bottom pass to kill Calamity and the Horde. Since bottom pass is the new crowd control, you have to set it always on random to kill the Calamity and the Calamity minions. I call it Calamity minions since it's pretty easy to call them because they have a lot of bunch of names. Hate this so much. So yeah, dynamic. The dynamic is always gonna be the part of John is just gonna put them. So yeah. Okay, so the next tower is the cryo tower type. Okay, so you have to pick two towers you have to use. If you don't have the cryo helicopter, you have to use cryo blaster. Cryo blaster is good for freezing Grumble, John, and heavy zombie plus and normal from the tower puzzles. Okay. Just wait. My stomach ache. I have a stomach ache. Okay. Okay, I'm good. Okay, I'm good now. So anyways, the cryo helicopter has a damage buff. You have to or debuff. The cryo helicopter can apply to the enemies debuff, and even the bosses as well. Now let me focus on killing this calamity. Now let me put in a shield because I won't let the combat drone die. Calamity is pretty much easy to kill. Not even a big problem. You have to let the warship do the work since crowd control. Okay, anyways, back to the cryo helicopter. For the cryo helicopter is, yeah, to debuff the bosses and enemies, 10%. It's gonna be always 10%. Hey, what? They're just... Hey, what? Excuse me, what? What did I use? Okay, let me just prepare first. I don't know what I lose to. Okay, you know what? Let me just take this. Oh, this guy. Oh my god. I have to always kill the... Oh my god. Okay, I'm landing some headshots to them. Okay. Wait, what am I doing? I have heli- Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. Okay, there we go. So I'm such an idiot. I have helicopter because that's why I lost. Okay. The combat drone is doing all of the work. Okay, my bomb pass. Combat drone just died on me. It can get pretty annoying, so yeah. He's gonna do the rage. Let me get the shield. There we go. He's gonna die. This is a lot of explosion. He should be dead. There we go. So yeah. Don't be stupid like me because I forgot to place the helicopter as always. So you have to put helicopter before calamity wave comes, okay? Now let me just put the here and here. Now let me just focus on the warship while explaining. So yeah, more of it is the events for the coming out, which is the part 2 TDXX Tower Battles event. It's gonna have a secret wave, and it hasn't shown any leaks about the new towers. It's gonna be the same battle pass, so yeah, you can get it for the part 2. But if you're gonna be like, nah, I don't care because of the Z and the commander of the grind of the TDX, like, it's fun at all because the HP on the towers and the HP on the enemies is attacking your towers, is pretty much fun at all. Like, it can sometimes be boring because the update on Endless, like, it hasn't been changed a lot. Like, they need to update the Endless. Like, why? We have events on the Halloween. We already have events on the Halloween and the Christmas event. Like, where's the update? Like, come on. Where's the whole update? People are waiting for the update for the Endless. Like, it's gonna be boring. So yeah, you have to always like remember about the updates. The last update they put is to nerf wave 181. Wait, no. Yeah, wave 181. They have to nerf the wave 181 because Calamity, there's 4 Calamity and they have to remove 2 of them, so now there's only 2 Calamities. Like, yeah. I'm sick of tired waiting for the Endless mode to be updated. Like, come on! Endless! Update the Endless! Everybody's waiting for the Endless to drop. Like, come on, do your job. We have been waiting for a long time. We already have events on the Halloween. Put Heretic, put Veil Engineer, put the Enrage Eradicator NK2, Ravager, and Composter, the I forgot the last one since, yeah. And put Apex, and put Enrage Apex Predator and Corrupted Predators, and even the Wretched. Even the Wretched. We have been waiting for the whole time. We don't need to wait for the yeah, the update. For the update to wait is sucks so much. You'll have to always wait. Okay, so for the wait on the Nightmare, they should put MK4 to the game. On Endless, they should put MK4 to the Endless. Like, where's the update? We've been waiting for a whole time. And people are complaining about Give Me Warship. Wait, no. People are complaining about, like, Give Me Golden Warship, like, multiple times. They want Golden Warship. Well, some of us, like, decline the Golden Warship. Do you know why? Like, do you want me to explain for the Golden Warship? Because it's literally Golden Warship. Like, do you not understand about Golden Warship? Like, do you want me to explain? It's overpowered. It's gonna have, like, different types of the abilities for the different type of attack type. Like, laser, bullets, fire, ice. The collision! You can literally spawn naval. You can literally spawn naval. The naval spawner. Like, the stupid. Oh my god. I'm getting rage because of how endure of the golden warship. So yeah. I can place only 12 air tower. You gotta be joking. People don't understand why they need golden worship. Like, it's overpowered. Like, people say it's always gonna be overpowered. Like, golden tower is gonna be always overpowered. Like, we said multiple times, it's gonna be overpowered. Overpowered. People don't understand, like, golden worship. It's gonna be overpowered. Like, I can confirm, like, golden worship is gonna be like, what? Beat the whole entire gameplay. And let me guess, they're going to add 3 slot attack. Like, 3 slots attack type. You have to choose 3 out of 8 of the attack type. Like, we already get it. The melee, like, if they're going to put a melee, they need to put, like, what? The hammer bullet, the hammer missile, like, what's it gonna be look like? Oh. I am enraged about people saying, give me golden worship, give me golden worship. Wait, like, we get it. You want golden worship. You want golden worship, then get your own worship. So yeah. People are just not understanding, like, golden worship is overpowered multiple times. Like, people are enraging for their friends, like, it's gonna be overpowered multiple times. If one of your friends, like, wants golden worship, like, what? Okay. It's the most annoying spot that I've ever seen. Okay. That's the worst spot I've ever seen. So yeah. Towers are only main for the support, for the damage, and strategy. You always need to put some brains in your head. Like strategy. Put some strategy on it. And my friend wants the golden barracks. Like, golden barracks is gonna be overpowered. Like, it's gonna be overpowered like the golden monster. Golden barracks, like, no. No, we don't need golden barracks. Like, we don't need golden barracks. We have golden mobster. Golden barracks is already in the... Golden barracks is not gonna be in game. Like, barracks is the OG for the events. Like, do you not get it? Like, what's the point on the regular barracks if you're gonna want the golden barracks? Like, think about it. Like, golden barracks. Like, yeah. It's gonna be like golden spec ops, golden rail troopers, golden flame trooper. Wait, no, flamethrower. Golden riders, golden M202, aka the missile. What gives? Like, what gives? It's gonna get what? Nerfed. It's gonna get nerfed. What's the point if you want to get golden barracks if it's gonna get nerfed? Like, people are wanting more golden towers. Like, they just want the overpowered spawner, the overpowered towers. Like, I'm enraged. People are wanting the golden barracks, golden warship. Like, if I say, I want golden refractor, golden XWM, golden helicopter, like, what do you think about it? And people say, that's too overpowered. They're not gonna add that. Like, what's the point? what's the point of your theory? Like, what's the point of my theory? Like, if you don't want it, then don't put the golden barracks. Like, what's the point if people want a theory? People's theories are always gonna be complaining like what? Defending themselves like overpowered golden barracks, overpowered golden warship, like golden refractor. Like if people want a golden refractor, it's always gonna be overpowered. It's gonna be overpowered than the golden warship. It's gonna be like destroy the game. What's the point? If people want it, then people want different. Like, think about it. Think about it. Golden warship, right? We can have there's 8 different abilities for attack type. And you can pick 3 of them. Like, there's bullets, there's explosive, there's flame, there's ice, there's laser, there's golden, there's collision, there's melee. Like, what gives? What gives for the different things? Explosion. We already have a explosion towers. Like, I'm tired and sick of what they think. So let me just calm down and yeah, think about it. So anyways, you do not need to bring the golden juggernaut since you saw one of my videos. I sell one of the golden mine layers and switch it to the golden juggernaut. So now I switch it to the golden mine layer to damage void apex predator and slows him down for more. So I can get 3 hits and 3 damage. So yeah. You can see I'm only bringing the cash crate since, yeah. I'm not going to use another cash crate since I'm gonna use it like for the early defense. Okay. The next one. Okay. So if they're going to add a medieval enemies and the medieval maps are the entity, they should put the medieval towers. Well, medieval skins already put there, like, you know, medieval skins already there, like, I know what you're thinking, okay? Just chillax and do the gameplay. So yeah, I'm only bringing the limited towers, so yeah. Don't get me wrong, I know it sucks, so yeah. Get that. I know it sucks if there's a limited tower like I'm using, so yeah. Don't get me wrong, it's annoying. Yeah, I get it, it's annoying. Okay, let me control the electro. I forgot to. Oh my god. Why do I always forget to? Okay. So anyways, no golden warship. Yeah. John, if you're watching this, do not put golden warship, okay? They just need to use their brain for the strat. Do not put golden warship. Decline the golden warship now. No more golden warship, okay? Like, think about it, John. If golden warship is gonna be that overpowered, like, what? There's going to be a different abilities. What's the point on the bottom pass? Like, it's gonna be like railgun, and it's gonna be, have another ability. Like, what's the another ability gonna be? Like, what? Missile? Like the John, think before you put the golden warship, okay? You always have to think first. Okay? So, golden warship, okay? Think. Think first, okay? So now, I beg of you, do not put golden warship. Okay? Make them think. Okay? Make them think. Okay? Let them do their own thing. Not put golden warship. So, they can have their own strategy. Warship is already good. Why do we need golden warship? Like, I know I said about you as a moron. Like, no. Golden warship is gonna get sold your game. Remember what you just said. If you make golden warship, it's gonna sell your game. So yeah. It's your game, okay? It's your game. Like, we want your game to be good. We want to be. I want your game to be good, like popular now. People are desperate for golden warship. Like, golden warship. I know I want golden warship, but I changed my mind. I don't want golden warship because I think a lot. You always have to think a lot, okay? Since golden warship is gonna be there, I'm gonna piss them off. So yeah. Now for the refractor, I'm gonna replace Extremium for the refractor. Since if he's gonna have the ignore laser resistance, so yeah. Or plasma. If refractor is gonna have a plasma, should they add the ignore resistance? Like, I know it's overpowered, like plasma resistance. Think about it. It's like a laser, but it's plasma. I'm not sick of all, but I'm getting the chills. Like, it's early in the morning, like, Oh my finger. Okay. I'm good now. Alright, so bomber plane. I don't know if the bomber plane is gonna come out on the Elite rework since it's a medieval, like the bomber plane is not from the medieval, or it is. Like I saw one of the jets like bomb the castle, so it's probably gonna be the medieval. It's gonna be part of the medieval, but I don't know about that. So yeah. I always like the spawner since I'm very good at doing the spawner, but not on endless since it's weak on endless. I'm waiting for the war machine, the final spawner. Since the war machine is gonna be overpowered than the warship. So yeah, I'm excited for that. Okay, so when I'm playing squad or the group, I'm not gonna use warship because I'm obsessed with the combat drone. I'm always obsessed with the combat drones. Yeah. Combat drone is always the best. Don't get me wrong, okay? Combat drone is always fun when you're using while you're playing a different game. Or a game mode, okay? Okay, next wave is the ungrateful golden eradicator MK4. I always hate this guy because he keeps spamming the stupid missile on my warship. So yeah. Okay, I can place that there because I made of impossible. Put that between. Nope. Okay. The regular warship is always my favorite since I got it for the first time. It was my favorite warship ever. Okay. Okay, last one. I should put it right here. Yeah, there we go. Having a lot of this is completely now it's the golden and very. Okay, no doubts. The bottom has the combat drone is pretty insane. So yeah. So yeah, I'm back at the endless and it's pretty much fun. My eyes, my eyes are not that. My eyes are clear, but not at all. It's just it's not the fever or sick. It's because I wake up too early. I might not regret this because it feels like it's worth it. Okay, there we go. So yeah, you can see yourself when you're holding a tab. Yeah. Tough wait. I'm always having fun with it. Kind of sucks to be honest because of a lot of things. Increase the gold, increase the XP, and increase the weight. Put the events buff right now. And the upgraded Eradicator MK2. Bro, where's the upgraded Eradicator MK2? People are waiting for that. Oh. God, why do I hate this? What is wrong with me? He's dead. Now these guys are not up. With some debuff on them, with some debuff on them. Gotta get rid of the shields and this damage. I need to get a lot of cash from their HP because I don't want their shield. It's always gonna be an warship are always handled with Okay, Goliath next. I'm gonna leave that too. Never mind, it's a rat dog. You gotta be serious. There we go. I know I'm not gonna get the power-ups reward because I really want it. I'm too sick of it with some power-ups reward. It's gonna be like that. I'm gonna make a strat from every single spawner that I do. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna bring the war machine for the okay. I'm gonna wait for the future updates till the war machine just released. So yeah. To beat Endless with a spawner, I need to bring war machine, behemoth, bomber plane, relic, Zed, and best of all, none other than the armored factory. It's always the meta. It's always the meta. That is, it's always the meta. The armored factory is the meta. I know the I know the golden mobster has a spawner type as well, but I consider as an armored factory. I know it's gonna be expensive and it's gonna be hard to use since I'm always gonna use it on the oil rig. Not even joking, I'm gonna use it on the oil rig. If they're going to put the naval spawner tower type, yeah, I'm gonna remove the armored factory. So, for your own question, like how does the naval spawner gonna do? Like there's a ground path. Well, have you ever heard about the wheel or the river path? So yeah, they're going to add a river. They need to add a river path. So the naval tower is just gonna do it. Like for example, it's going to be like here and here. Here and here. I know it's a small ground path, but big naval path for the naval spawner. What they really should add is the submarine. Not the spawner type. That's not going to be a spawner. They should add a submarine. It's like a part of the GTA and the military, so yeah, they should add the submarine. I've been explaining like a whole entire hour. Whole in a 1 hour and 30 minutes explanation. I've been explaining like 1 hour and 30 minutes. So yeah, breast taker, breast maker. Not breast, I said breast. 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 Okay. I know he's okay. He's low HP. Okay, keep doing. Okay, let me just. Spotter. Okay, bro. It's gonna be power. The submarine is gonna be powerful like the warship. It's gonna have the same stats, but no, no, wait. Okay, yeah. So they're going to have the same stat, and they're going to add ignore explosive resistance. They should add the submarine for the ignore explosive resistance. So yeah, and it's gonna be expensive and higher level. It requires a level 150 to use the submarine. If they're going to add a golden warship, they should put level 250. Level 250 submarine golden warship and 100 million gold. So yeah, if they're going to add that, add a lot of effort, add a lot of levels. So yeah, I'm going to take forever to put that. It's gonna take forever to get the golden warship. But I know I'm gonna get the golden warship, but it seems I don't care. My brain doesn't want to get a golden warship, but my intrusive thoughts wants the golden warship. Don't ever let the intrusive thought wins. Never, don't let the intrusive thought wins, because it's gonna ruin your whole life. So yeah, intrusive thoughts must fight. Okay, so okay, so John didn't forget about the relic rework since it got the elite rework leak, and it's gonna be fun. I like the towers a bit more, and yeah, my type is spawner tower. You're gonna give me a doubt when I'm gonna beat the endless mode with only just spawner tower. Well, you'll see in the future. You will see in the future on how I did it with only just a spawner. So yeah, it's gonna take like 2006 to be released. Wait, no, 2026. So it's gonna take forever. Spawner will never break me down. And I'm not gonna bring power-ups. Yeah, just to make it more challenging, I'm not gonna bring any single power-ups. Not a single power-ups. Even the cash crate. Even the golden Z. Yes, you heard me. No golden Z. You will see it. Now, I don't know if it's okay. I don't know if it's the final mode for the nightmare mode. I don't know if the nightmare mode is the final one. Like, I doubt it. It's not gonna be a final one. If she, okay, and let me just ignore that. Oh. I'm about to beat the endless with just only limit towers. You gotta see for yourself. have to aim the white one to, and it's already dead because of the combat drone and yeah, combat drone, helicopter, XWM, bomb class warship, and the Cry helicopter deals them. Bruh. Okay, next up is the Nightmare Void. Pretty easy, not gonna lie. It's time for the beat. Oh wait, oh my god, such a good game. Always one step of that hill. There we go. Now I'm gonna let the combat drone do its thing. Okay, we got the eradicator, got two. Oh, yup, it's been exposed. Always gonna set the warship to random. Oh, I'm always forgetting about the. Wait, that's already have. Wait, is it? No. Okay, I just put that too far off. And they're no rage, no rage, no rage. Come on, come on. There we go. Easy. Whew. That was easy. So yeah, combat drone is always gonna be usable. You always have to use combat drone for killing bosses before they go to phase 2. Except the wave 35 and wave 40. So yeah. Ooh. Combat drone is always the play. So yeah. Always use combat drone for early and late game. Combat drone is always the best. Okay, here it comes. It's wave 180. Wait, not wave 181, wave 191. Bruh. I always forget about the waves because, yeah. Okay, that's done. Okay, gonna need to use this to kill the void. Void is always not the problem, but it's very much easy to kill because he is the weakest from his old version. Okay, now. Okay, take this. Let me use the combat drone and let me shield it up. Kill this guy real quick. So yeah, combat drone is not annoying, but if you're playing on mobile, it's gonna be pretty hard. But not too hard, it's gonna be pretty easy. So yeah. But you can win on endless as well if you have the combat drone on mobile too. You can beat endless on mobile too. He's gonna die, he's gonna die. Okay, how much HP? Okay, bruh. 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 And he's dead. Okay, so now let me place my warship back. Let me stun the calamity. You have to be smart about using the strategy if you don't have the golden tower. Except the golden mine layer. Wait, no. You can always beat this. You can beat this game without golden juggernaut, golden ranger, and golden mobster. Especially golden warship. You can beat it without golden warship. So it's gonna take like forever to beat this, and yeah. Yeah, just skip the wave. Oh, you gotta. Oh my. I accidentally skipped the. I hate this. Now it's gonna be more. No, 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 I don't want that. Give me the combat drone, give me the combat drone. Stop that, stop that, stop that. There we go. I'm gonna die from this. I didn't mean to skip the wave. Okay, now is at the I I didn't mean to skip it. And yeah, I'm not good. But anyways, you can literally bait endless, but do not skip because I mistakenly skipped the wave. I mistakenly skipped the wave. So yeah, that's it for the video, and yeah.